Hey, baby cakes. Can't tell me nothing. What? Can't tell me nothing. Belly out. Smile on. It's Friday, BB. And I'm still getting used to a couple new things around here. This, the most amazing SG ever made, is one of them. But kind of more loudly, there is on top of that cool cab, the MTI era Ampeg V7, an odd and powerful 2-channel amp with reverb and lots of gain. Some people said that this was similar to a JCM 800. They're wrong. But do you know what is similar to a JCM 800? It's that cab. Look at that cab. Holy shit, that's cool. Oh, that's not just any JCM 800. That's a JCM 800 Bass series. Why is that interesting? It's interesting for two construction reasons. One is on the front baffle. There are 4 ports in that baffle, while the normal JCM 800 cab have 0 ports. The ports are top, bottom, left, and right, and they are kind of they are rectangular and maybe 4 inches, I don't know, like 2 inches wide by 4 inches long, maybe. Other cool thing about these cabs, they're thick. That's a thick and delicious cab. It is about 5 inches wider than that normal size 1960 B cab. Well, it's not a 1960, it's a 19. It doesn't matter. It's the same dimensions. The width and height dimensions of those cabs are the same, so they're still going to stack nicely. I bought the cab empty, and it is loaded with Celestion G12Ms. 2, they're all 8 ohms. 2 have the 55 hertz cones, and they're from the mid 70s. And they're black backs, and 2 are modern Vox labeled. I guess they're kind of old by this point because they came out of a 2000 Vox AC30. So early 2000s Vox labeled G12M greenbacks. And I'm just trying to be cute and riff my little face off. surprising. And it's not good for the amps, probably. I don't know. Okay, standby break for the true heads. What the fuck is actually going on with this amp? This amp came with, originally it would have come with a foot switch, 4-2 change, the channels, and 4-2 activate the reverb. Mine does not have that foot switch. If you, in internet land, have that foot switch, sure, I'll buy it. If it works, I'll pay you. I would pay $100 shipped for that foot switch. And but on this guy, there is no foot switch. But both of the channels are on and are, as far as I can tell, functioning they would with a foot switch. I don't know if with the foot switch you're able to run both channels simultaneously or not. So when you last heard it, it was with both channels, volume 2, and then volume 2 being, I think what they're trying to get at as your clean channel, and then volume 1 and separated by a just a preamp volume, and then a post volume there with a switchable mid shift. When the mid shift is where it was, it kind of gets like pretty gross in Scoopsville, and because there's so much low end on channel 2, there's not as much low end on channel 1. They both sound really nice alone, but it is a fucking grindy heaven otherwise. 3-band EQ with an EQ shift going from what they call soft to hard. I didn't really play it soft. Soft to me sounds like if you kind of want to do like edgy breakup, like Strat, like have an amp that sounds nice. Presence does what it says on the tin. Reverb is totally fine. It's totally fine. And then a true master volume. Let's see. I don't have a knob on that. My guessing is that master volume would have been at about 4 on what you heard. These are ran on 6550s for the power tubes. Pretty sure it's all 12AX7s. I've not looked. I guess some of them could be AT or AU or something. And you know, who knows how it sounded on camera. But in the room, this cab sounds as thick as it is in person. As in, like, the sound quality of the cabinet, it corresponds to the physical depth of the cab, which is of a higher depth than the non-bass issue cabs. But you still really get that kind of like greenback kink, 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 sort of like sharp attack on the top. I'm pleased with how this sounds. And I'm pleased with how you sound. Owen, are you ever going to record a video that is edited in any fashion? Unlikely. Owen, where do all your riffs come from? Wow. The Great Beyond. The Dasein. Schopenhauer's The Will. You know, the Holy Spirit. No, I'm always just kind of jerking around on riffs and what I'm playing. I'm never playing anybody else's songs, and I'm always writing songs. And a lot of these songs are going to, or all of these little snippets of riffs, are ending up in a band called Orb Weaver. You all have heard me play songs set in Myrtle Beach on this channel, as I'm just, you know, kind of playing what is top of mind. And Orb Weaver is my Myrtle Beach rock opera band. But you can find me, Owen Fitzgerald, on all the streaming things if you want. It is a dismal narrative folk music, country music, indie rock. I don't know. What if Flannery O'Connor was covering a Neil Young song, and the backing band was the Wallflowers. Wildflowers? No, Wallflowers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Okay, bye.